Good morning, everyone. It's my great honor to be here to introduce my research. And my topic is China's FDI in Asia, research on reverse knowledge transfer. And that's the overview, timeline of my research. I'd like to introduce the background, my question, empirical research, and conclude it. So I will speak this background. As we all know, China's direct investment in Asia in 2015 was more than 14 billion. It's the first time to surpass the 10 billion. And from the last 4 years, China's investment in Asia increased year by year. And we all know the traditional foreign direct investment theory assume that the most purpose, the main motivation of the FDI is to reduce the existing assets. So the knowledge transfer study as follows is uncontested hypothesis that knowledge transfer go along in one direction, that from the parent company to subsidiary, from the home country to host country. Right? So my research, I'm very curious that is there any possibility that the knowledge transfer happen from a very opposite direction, that is from the host country to subsidiary to parent company? So when we have a dream, I'm sure when I finish our conference, we will have a big party, we will have a dream. We always say bottom up, right? That is from the host country to the home country. Right? So I can do some previous research, and I happened to see that the most empirical work has been done in the Western country situation, in the Western context. So I'm curious at how is the situation in emerging economy. So China is the biggest developing country. So the Asian five, Indonesia, Vietnam, Singapore, so they are all the emerging economy. So what happened here? Right? So I conclude my research questions into three dimensions. Number one, why the reverse knowledge transfer effect of China direct investment in Asia exists, and what factors would promote or hinder this process and why. So I construct my theoretical model, my conceptual model is that I have to test whether this logical chain, there is a logical chain, whether the reverse knowledge transfer happens in our emerging economic power situation, and how, and especially from the perspective of the absorptive capacity and China's R&D investment and the human resource interact with this FDI in Asia. What happened? Is there reverse knowledge transfer? Okay. So the dependent variable is the patent grounded number. You know, the knowledge transfer is an invisible process, right? So it's very hard to find a proxy to measure how the real process happens. So in my research, I use a very intuitive estimation method. I use the number of patents grounded to measure China's technology progress. Okay? And independent variables, I use the very two kind of variables that are very common in the absorptive capacity research. That is internal R&D expenditure and the human resource, that is external development staff input. Okay? So there are also some control variables to control the different effects will influence our results. at the year of the patent application, China's actual use of foreign investment and R&D staff of full-time equivalent. So the empirical results is that from the two, we can see the reverse knowledge transfer does exist. Okay, and we can see this interaction is significantly positively influence the number of parents around it. So we can see the R&D expenditure can exceed the parents around it. So that's my conclusion. That is the effect of reverse knowledge transfer in China's direct investment to Asia does exist. Okay? And the interaction between China's R&D instrumental expenditures and Asian reverse overall shows absorption effect. But there's no inhibitory effect that China's R&D investment in test development stock includes absorption is not significant. Okay? And there's another conclusion that discussion. This slide is the discussion. Okay? According to the previous research on reverse knowledge transfer, since the different selected variable will open lead to different conclusions. Okay? So whether the variables I choose, I mean the R&D expenditure and the human results, will be the perfect processing, though the absorption capacity is still open for the future discussion. Okay? The follow-up work can be considered empirical data from other areas of study into perspective. So I like to say some people, I noticed that some people are worried about China's policy about of the One Belt One, and some researchers criticize that policy. Is saying they worry about that China will use the cheap human resource here, will explore the natural resource, or the sell the goods to the Asian market, right? But in my study, I like to say it's not the whole story, not the real story. Yesterday, I arrived at the Đông Á airport, and on my way from the airport to the hotel, I see a lot of Chinese smartphone brands, like the Samsung in Korea, and Dongdong in Japan, and there are also Oppo, Vivo, and Huawei, okay, and Huawei in Chinese brand. I like to say the foreign direct investment give the Chinese public enterprise the opportunity to get close to the particular knowledge. So this knowledge is the source of the innovation. So the great success here in Vietnam, in Indonesia, in Malaysia, in Singapore is also useful. It's also benefit Chinese enterprise for their future innovation in the domestic market. So that's the meaning of my research. So I like to say that keep in mind the statement that the 10 plus 1 is more than 11. 10 plus 1 is greater than 11. Okay, that's my presentation. Thank you.